Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle. So in today's video we're going to be playing with this palette from Cosmic Brushes, the Sun. I saw this on another video being advertised in the Teresa Mulhern's Release and Rants that she does on a Saturday, and I saw this palette and I just had to get it. When you see it open you will see why, and if you want to see how I achieved this eye look today, and if you want to see a tutorial using this palette and my thoughts on it, please do grab a cup of tea. It's probably going to be a long one. Grab a cup of tea, a coffee, cold drink, whatever it is, whatever your vibe is, and let's just get straight into the tutorial. Thank you. Okay, so I have the box here and I have not opened it yet, it's still sealed. And can I just say, the packaging is super nice. It's got the Cosmetic Beauty brand here. I have never ordered from this brand before. And on the little thing here, it says like a little note to the postie. It says, "Hey postie, thank you for being an important part of our customer service. We appreciate you." Which I've never seen before, and I think it's super cute and really like, yeah, I think it's lovely. So I just wanted to mention that. But Cosmetic Beauty. So the reason I ordered this was because I was watching Teresa Mulhern's, I think that's how you pronounce her surname, rants and new releases video that she does on a Saturday morning. I think she releases them. And I saw this palette and I was like, wow. I haven't bought an eyeshadow palette in quite a long time. I think I did a video recently of the Beauty Bay palette, one of the ones, but I did buy that probably about a year ago and I just hadn't used it. But this one, I have too many eyeshadow palettes. I really shouldn't be buying any, but it's beautiful. So I'm just gonna unbox it with you now. It's got a little return thing, which I don't think I'm going to need. It comes very well packaged, and in the box it's got a lovely little thingy thing saying, "Thank you for your order. We're so grateful for your support. We wouldn't be here without you." And it's got their handles, and it's got lots of bubble wrap, and then it's got a little thing on there saying, "We appreciate you." I just think little things like this is what actually sets companies apart, and I have never ordered from them, so I don't know what the quality's like or anything like that. And I am trying to not buy makeup, which is really working, obviously. It's beautiful. Look at that box. It's so pretty. So pretty. I'm just going to go straight in because it can bubble wrapped again, so it's really, oh, it's a nice pack. It's a nice, so it's like kind of like rectangle, but it's kind of oval if you can see. And then let's just have a little look. So it's the Sun palette, 20 colour palette for face and body. It's so pretty. So it comes with a lovely mirror up here, but look at that. Oh my word. It's absolutely stunning. Oh wow. Shades are really cool as well. They're named really nice things. So, I mean, that shade alone, I don't know what to do with it. I think I'm gonna have to do like some sort of sunsetty, maybe cut crease. I've not played with colour in such a long time. I am a little bit nervous about how it's gonna go. So I think I'm just gonna start playing with it and pop it on my eyes, and then we'll do swatches at the end, because it's just so pretty. I've changed my setup slightly. I've changed the camera angle, so I'm hoping to be able to see what I'm actually doing on my eyes, because beforehand the camera was like almost to my side, so when I was doing this eye you couldn't really see. And I've placed my mirror right underneath the camera, so I'm kind of like looking here and there. So I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit better. Just try and improve. But I've already prepped my eye, then I've used the P. Louise Face Pro in Rumor 2, which is what I always use. Right, first of all, I think you can bend it, yeah, so you can bend it, so you can kind of hold it like this, which is what I really like. So I'm going to start with, I think, Enlightened, which is this shade here, that one there. And I'm just going to pop that, give it a little tap. I'm just going to pop that on my upper crease, and I'm going to blend that upwards. That's a very soft pigment, which is what I kind of thought would happen anyway. There's not a lot of kickback on the pan, which is nice, but it is like you can build it up quite quickly. And I want this to be like a transition stage, so I do want this to be quite soft, but I am going to bring it all the way into the inner corner, but a bit softer in the inner bit. And I'm just going to try and blend that upwards into my brow bone. there is a lighter shade I can always go in with as well. So this one's called Enlightened. Then with the same brush, I'm going to go into Leo, which is this shade here. Yeah, into that shade there, Leo. Again, same brush. This is a ruby. Doesn't have a number on it at all. I think I got this from one of my glossy boxes many years ago. With this one, I'm going to go again a bit lower down into my outer corner, and I'm going to do that so it starts blending out that way. Still bringing it up high like that. Oh wow, the pigment on that is lovely. It's super bright as well. I don't know how it's coming up on camera, but in real life it's really bright. So I'm going to kind of bring that again into the inner corner too, just by doing like wind wiper motions, like so. But I kind of want the main focus to be in that outer corner there. A little bit more. With the second lot, I'm going to come in a bit more. I'm going to just open my eye out slightly, or close my eyes so I can kind of get the full lid, so I can go in a bit more and outline that outer corner. So there is a bit more product there, but not as bright as this outer corner, if you can see. It's just blending. And then I'm going to blend that out into Enlightened. And that's how that looks for now. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush I got with one of her palettes, and it's just like a little, it's like a crease brush, but it's slightly smaller, if you can see, than the one I have been using. So it's a little bit smaller, a little bit more dense. I'm going to go into shade Beacon, which is this one here. That one there. I'm going to go in again a bit more in my actual lid, in my outer corner, and just blend that upwards straight into the other shade. I'm just trying to create a bit of dimension between the three different shades and kind of start deepening it up as we go along. And again, I'm bringing that into the inner corner. I'll blend it out really super quickly. So that's the Beacon shade. Again, same on this eye. Shadows blend beautifully. They're very pigmented. And there's not a lot of disruption in the pan, if you can see. I've used obviously the 3 oranges, and there's not a lot of disruption at all. It still looks pretty good. Sometimes with palettes like this, you can like put your brush in and it kind of lifts the pigment and it just goes everywhere. So far this one's not doing that, so it's really nice. I'm gonna go into Vitality now, which is this shade here, and start to deepen things a little bit more into like a sunset kind of vibe. Same brush. And again, I'm going to start the positioning in the same place and go a bit more over my half of my lid. And just blend it out with that brush. Okay, it's blended beautifully. I had a little bit of jagged, but I think it was more me. And it has blended beautifully. So that's kind of blended really nice into the other shades. It does look still crazy, but it will do for a little while. Maybe I'll just cut my crease first, because I'm quite happy with how that's blended. I'm just going to clean my brush off. And I'm going to go back in with that shade called Enlightened. I'm just going to bring that up here again. Just to bring a bit of that lightness back, because it's kind of just looking like one shade for now. Right, okay, so I'm going to go in with this yellow called Energy, which is this one here. That one there. Yeah, this is a Spectrum A40 brush. Got a small blender brush. I'm going to take that on that energy brush and just kind of bring that up here to kind of bring some of those sunsetty colours back, because I think I lost a little bit of it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, just like high up. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that for a minute, and then I'm going to cut my crease, and then I'm going to see how I want to deepen it, whether I want to deepen it with the purple or with the purple or with the blue. Now, it has been a while since I've done a cut crease, so bear with me. I'm just going to put a little bit of the Rimmer base on my hand, just a little tiny dot, and I'm going to work from there. I'm going to try and do it all on camera, but bear with me because I've not done this for a little while. What I used to do is just at the bottom part, like this, and then I used to go and look where it used to go like that, so I can kind of have a guideline. Like so. And I'm going to add a little bit more. I think I've come out too much on here, but I'm going to try and fix that with just a little thin brush. And I'm going to try and bring the blending back in. This is a Real Techniques detailer brush. It's very, very small. I'm just going to go in with Success. I don't want to swatch it because I want the impression to be the first impression. Wow, that's beautiful. You can't really see it on here. I'm just going to use my finger and see if there's a difference. Wow, look at that. Let's have a look. Oh, oh my God. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Well, I don't know if the camera can do it any justice, but it's stunning. There is a little bit of fallout, which to be fair, with this shimmer like this, I'm gonna have to swatch it now, but this is the shimmer. It's absolutely stunning. You would expect that, so I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of really blend it in. It does need precision, but we're gonna go back in. Wow. Okay, there's a bit of tidying up around my crease, which I kind of thought I would have to do anyway, so that's all good. And for that, I'm gonna go into the shade Beacon, which is the darker orange we used, that one there. I'm taking Emma Mitchell Acid Rain, actually it's an Acid Rain collection with P. Louise and Emma Mitchell. I'm just going to go round the outside of it just to make that cut crease pop. I don't know if a cut crease will suit me anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a small, this is a Morphe M562 brush. This is it's a very dirty brush, but it is clean of product. Like I've just put it on here and it's very clean. I'm gonna take the purple and I'm gonna go into self-discovery, which is this one here. And I'm going to go in and pop that in really in my inner corner with this tiny brush. Tap it out and I'm going to pop it there as like a blending shade. Between the two. Like that. Just a little tiny bit, and then what I'm going to do with that same brush I used for the shimmer, the detailer brush, I'm going to take Confidence, which is this one here. It's a purple shimmer, And I'm going to pop that in the middle. This might make it all go wrong, but I have a feeling it won't. I'm just going to pop that, yep, in the middle there to blend between the two, like so. And I'm going to go back into that Morphe brush, back into Self Discovery, and pop a little bit more in that outer V. And then with the same brush we used with the Vitality, I'm going to go, actually before I do, I'm just going to blend that out. And I'm going to go back into Vitality and kind of pop that on there. With a fluffy brush with nothing on, this is the Spectrum B06. I'm just going to blend out this bit here. It's kind of made the shimmer go a little bit over the place, and I'm going to take that Energy shade, which is the yellow, and bring that back in right on top of that, like so. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to do the same on this side and I'll be right back. Right, so I've added some eyeliner to it. The eyeliner's looking perfect, but I think once I've got my whole face done, it will be fine. But yeah, I'm kind of loving how it's, so I have got a little bit of fallout from the shimmer, so be aware of that. I've already done my skincare, so I'm just going to give it a little wipe and do my skincare. I might do it on a different video, but yes, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so that's my face all done. I'm just going to go in with my under eyes to finish that off. I was debating whether to stick lashes on or not, but I'm going to take this off straight away, so probably not. Just for ease really, but I'll see how it looks at the end and I might decide to add a little bit. I'm just blending the little bit here because it's just looking a little bit non-blended. Okie dokie, that's perfect. So I have got this eyeliner that I've really wanted to use. I've got two of them. This is the blue one and I've got it in yellow as well. I got these from MAC when I used to work there. And I was thinking maybe that in the waterline, maybe the yellow one would kind of give it a bit of contrast. Should we try it and see what happens? And see if we like it or not. Let's just do it against this, but look up into... Oh, I do think that looks nice. So, carrying on with my eye look. So I'm just going to go and do my under eyes. So I'm going to start with the Self Discovery shade. I'm going to use an angled brush, which is this one here. This is the Acid Rain one from the Made by Mitchell. I think it's P. Louise. I'm just going to go into the outer. Okay, there's a little bit of fallout, so just be aware. So I'm just going to tap it and blend that in like that. With the fallout, I'm just going to give it a second and I'm just going to get this little brush and kind of flick it up. Okay, it's kind of gone a bit stuck on my... Okay. Not ideal, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to go in with the Vitality, which is that red shade. Under that, and then for the inner bit I'm going to go into Energy, like so, and then I'm going to go in with a very small, this is a Spectrum A13 brush. Oh, that's upside down. Spectrum A13 brush, and it's what it looks like. It's very, very small, but it's really good to blend things out with. So I'm just going to start with a darker and just blend all of that kind of into one really. Like so. I like that. I think that looks really pretty. Do the same on this side. I like this brush for things like this because you have to get really, really close to the lash line. And I think that finishes off the eyes really, really nicely. It's giving it a little bit of depth, but kind of leaving it a little bit like, oh look, sort of thing. Green there. I might go in with Joy. and then pop that in my inner corner as a little pop. I do think it needs lashes though, doesn't it? I'm gonna put some mascara on and we'll go from there. Maybe with the mascara on it won't look so, I mean, I want people to see the eye look, so I think if I add lashes it also deletes the eye look then. So let's fix this. I'm just gonna get cotton bud, dry, nothing on. I'm gonna give it a minute for it to dry anyway, and then I'll come back to it. Right, let's see if that's dry enough. So with mascara things, if I get in mascara, let it dry fully, probably a few minutes, and then you can just normally buff it off without it really ruining your makeup underneath. So that's kind of all gone now. I'll just look at it, and if it needs anything, I then just go in with my sponge from what I did my blend and my foundation. I mean, I love it. I think it's super heavy on the shimmer. I could probably do it a bit more matte, but I love it. This palette I will be using it again, and I'll do another look with it as well, because I do think it's beautiful, and you could do a more subtle look than this for sure. And I obviously want to use that blue, I haven't really used it, and all those colours again, but I'm going to do some swatches now. So I'm going to start with the top row. I'm just going to go down around. I'll just put a picture of the row that I'm doing now. So I'm just going to do 4 at a time, and shimmers feel super buttery. Okay, so this is Joy. Wow, that's beautiful. This is Leo. I don't think the mattes are going to show up that well. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. This one is Abundance. And then this one is the light blue called Content. So they look pretty good. These two don't, so let me just see if I can build those two up. Unless I've got my little finger for this one. In the orange. There we go. Positivity, just like a nice nudey, almost orangey kind of nude. Then we've got Success. Then we've got Flourishing. Again, that's not looking great swatch. And then Clarity. That's stunning. Yeah, the mattes don't swatch particularly well, but then actually, I suppose, with swatches you would want to build it up a little bit. So that's those ones. I do just now have glitter all over my arms. It's kind of one of those. Thing is, I'm not very good at swatching, to be honest, so apologies. That's why I'm switching arms, so to make sure that it's all completely dry before I go onto the other arm. And this arm is now dry. So this is Energy. This is Beacon. So I used all of these apart from Opportunity. Opportunity. And then Self-Discovery. So that's those. That again don't swatch too bad, because once you blend them out a little bit, oh, I forget which ones I've used. Like, that's stunning. Really, really lovely. So they are like tinting my my fingers. That's what they look like. So we've got Enlightened, which I used quite a bit of. Fulfillment, which I did not use. Harmony, which I did not use, as a stunning. And then Embrace, which I did not use. So those 4. Let's have a look. Yeah. They're beautiful. I mean, even this one, the swatch is pretty good for a matte. Really lovely. They're super nice to work with. They're nice to blend with as well, actually. Okie dokie. Last one. I'm so excited to swatch the shade. It looks so pretty. Oh, and this one. Ah. This one is Happiness, which is stunning. This one's Vitality, which we use today. This one is Confidence, which we use today. And this one is Optimism. That just, that is a beautiful, beautiful shade. Look at that. That is stunning. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm actually a little bit annoyed I didn't use that today. So yes, I thought I'd just quickly go through my final thoughts with this palette and tell you what I think of it. So, okay, so this is the finished look. I'm just going to give you a close-up of the eye. I do think it looks stunning. They blend so beautifully. I think they're super easy to work with, and the shimmers are stunning. The swatches swatch really well. A couple of the mattes didn't swatch so good, but once you build them up, they look lovely. And I think with eyeshadow, you're never just going to go plomp unless you don't know what you're doing. But I think someone who loves makeup and who would buy this sort of palette will know how to blend an eyeshadow. So I do think it is a really good eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful, it's stunning. I cannot wait to play with it again. I kind of wanted to play with more of these sort of colours, like the pinks and the purples and the blue, see how I get on with that. But it's absolutely stunning. If you want to see another look with this one, please just let me know down below. Let me know what your favourite shade is of the palette so far. I think my favourite that I swatched, row, probably this bottom row here. That Optimism shade is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous, that blue. And then Happiness was also gorgeous. All the shimmers, to be honest, are amazing. They're such good shimmers. They go on much better with your fingers than they do with brushes. I did do a cut crease. I could, if I really wanted to take it up a notch, go in with an eyeliner and kind of line the outline to make it really pop, but I quite like this blended out look. I think it's quite wearable. I will happily go out looking like this now, and I think it will look nice. But yes, I think all in all, great palette, great first impressions of the brand. I think the packaging, like I mentioned when I was opening the box, is absolutely stunning. It was very well packaged, very secure. And they've thought of all the little details, down to the fact that they've thanked the postie for delivering. I think that's a lovely touch, and I think it's a company that I will be definitely using again. I've been having come away from the makeup industry makeup YouTube for a little bit, and then having come back, so much has changed. Like, the looks are so much simpler now that I kind of didn't know where I fitted in. So I think from now on, where I'm gonna fit in is what I love to do, which is play with makeup and try out new looks. You know, just have fun with it. I think that's where I was missing. I was not having any fun. I love doing reviews, I love trying new makeup, but I love doing this. Like, for me, creating looks like this, and to me it is out there and it's outgoing, but it's also super wearable, and I will quite happily go out the house looking like this now. I think it looks really lovely. But yeah, so this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.